Well, good morning everyone, lovely Saturday morning. Not that you can see me, it's a bit dark I think. But yeah, hello. Oh no. Well, the Esso that I was going to go in to get me a bottle of water was closed because they were having a delivery of some fuel. So, looks like the Shell's also getting a delivery of fuel, but they don't shut their whole forecourt off, by the looks of things. Anyway, got to go in the Shell and get me drink, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Well, it's nice and quiet around here. There's a Ford garage there. There's a gym over there if you wanted to go and do some gymming. Nice and quiet around here. Seeing as it's a Saturday morning, I was going to treat myself. I thought to myself, oh, it's a Saturday, I'll treat myself. I'll get myself a either a mocha or a hot chocolate, maybe even a cappuccino. But the trouble is, the machine was out of order. Well, it wasn't out of order, but the front door of it was open. So, couldn't get it. Oh man, pretty gutted about it. I quite look forward to my little treats like that. I normally get little treats, you know, like if I work on a Saturday, if I go past a McDonald's, I might get myself a McDonald's breakfast. You know, nice meal for the morning. Don't do it during the week because it'll become a habit then. Or I used to get a bloody mocha or a hot chocolate every morning. Back when they were like, you get them like a pound. I think they're like £1.30, £1.50, something like that. Used to be. Now you're looking at £2.79, I think, or some of them are £3, and I wouldn't. Nah. But on a Saturday morning, sometimes, you know, if I think a bit like, you know, might treat myself to one. You know what I mean? It's nice, you know, in the morning. Pull into work and sit down before you actually do any work. Sit in the car park a little bit for a bit. Sit back with a nice hot chocolate or a hot drink at least, and just chill out for an hour. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, watch a few YouTube videos, random things here and there. I'll tell you what I've been into recently, right? Boats. I've always wanted a boat. Always wanted a boat. Yeah. But obviously I've never been in a position to get a boat because they're expensive, and I don't know a whole lot about boats, and I don't really know. Well, I know how you would get one in the water. See, the thing is, round here, the only place you can go and really put a boat is the Thames, and I don't really fancy sailing around it. What's good to sail around the Thames? Nothing. I mean, you got bloody shipping lanes and all that bollocks. Oh, it ain't gonna be good. But you know, I'd love a little boat. You know, like those little oh, I'm not good with the bloody names of them. I'm not good with the names of anything really. I forget. But there's like a little sort of speedboat with a little outboard engine, or some of them have onboard engines, don't they? You know, like a little canopy around the top bit, couple of seats and that. Just a normal one. You put it, and then you put it on your trailer, stick it on the back of your car, and drive it home. Put it on the driveway. Not that we could do that. We don't have space. I've got that towboat on the drive, and but you know what I mean. Just one of those boats. I'm not talking about a big boat that you leave in the water. Well, that would be really cool. I mean, I know someone who's got 2 or 3 of those big boats that just stay in the water. But what I'm on about is I'd like one of them boats, you know, you have it on a boat trailer, don't you? And then you drive it down to the marina or wherever your nearest ramp is, back it down into the water, get the boat off, go and park the car and the trailer wherever you're going to park it. You all get on the boat and you go off boating for the day. You know, that's what I want to do. I've always wanted to do that. As a kid, I've always said to myself, I want a boat one day, you know. if we become millionaires, right? When got to be optimistic. When we become millionaires, right? I'm not going to have to worry about. I want boats, right? But I'm gonna have a pirate ship made. Like, I'm literally gonna have a pirate ship made, a proper wooden pirate ship, bit like what they have in Pirates of the Caribbean. But I might throw my own little design on it. But I want a proper pirate ship, and I'm gonna, because I'll be a millionaire, don't forget. I'm gonna have like a massive chunk of land, and I'm gonna dig a massive lake on my land, or a pond, whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna dig a massive pond or lake on my land, and I'm gonna have boats on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have my pirate ship sitting there. I won't be sailing it round. It will be able to sail, but I won't be sailing it round. Maybe just go around in a circle if it's a bit windy one day, but it's just gonna sit there, and I'm gonna have my little boats that stay in the water that we just zip around on. You know, jet skis, boats, all sorts. It's gonna be a massive lake on my land. I've got my millionaire life planned out. I've just got to get there. You know what I mean? A few more working on a Saturday, and then I'll be there. Oh man, to get bloody millions, you got to win it these days, haven't you? You probably could start a business off, but most businesses have already been started. There's not a lot else you can do, really. But that's what I'll do, man. I just love a boat. I love a boat. It's just, I've been looking at them. Not that I'm going to buy one, because I've got the Talbot project. I've got no spare money. All my pennies are going into that Talbot project. So we've got a motorhome to drive around in and make memories with the kids. But imagine the memories we could have with a boat. The kids would be like, oh yeah, when we were younger, we used to go out in the boat, and we used to go flying around the river, and we stopped here and moored up there and went in that restaurant and had some food, and then we went down there, and we stopped and went in the town centre for where we stopped, got some stuff, put it on the boat, went sailing. You know, a lot of people go fishing off a boat. I'm not really that into fishing, but done a bit of fishing maybe. The memories. Imagine what you could do. The thing is, a boat as well is quite accessible. Could do a boat, just would need somewhere to store it. But oh man, I just sort of like, I plan a life that's not my own life. That's what I do. I do it all the time. I need to stop, really, I suppose, but that's what I do. I like plan a life that's like living parallel to my life. Like, my life is just a normal person. I go to work, I come home, bloody eat dinner or whatever, and mess around with a few things, you know, say hello to the wife, she just goes "Brr." And then I say hello to the kids, they say, hey daddy, blah blah blah, and then they go out, have some fun, go to bed, get up, go to work, survive. But my life that I plan is a parallel life. It's me, but it's when I've made it. And I'm, you know, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I can just go to anybody. I can just go, all my family members, I can just go, right, come on you lot, let's go on a holiday. I'm paying, don't worry. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Come on you lot, let's go on the boat. Don't worry about a thing, let's go. Come on you lot, let's go out for dinner. Where do you want to go? I'm paying. That's my parallel life, you know. That's my parallel life. Just do anything, and no one has to worry about a thing. I'll pay for everything. That's my life, and everybody's happy. My parallel life that I plan in secret. Right, let's move out of this shell garage and go and find somewhere to park. I know I've often talked about like my parallel life when I become a millionaire, but yeah, it's just something that I think about often, you know. It's all planned out in my head. But another thing that I really like, that I would have, are planes. I love aeroplanes and helicopters. In fact, I think I like helicopters more than I do planes, you know. But the trouble is, for a plane, well, you can't really just fly a plane, can you? I mean, you can probably self-teach yourself how to fly a plane, probably, a small one. But the trouble is, you can't just go up in the air, can you? You get in trouble. You need to have your licenses and everything, and permission, and radio things, and all of this to be able to fly a plane. For a boat, you can just go and put it in the water and sail around. I mean, with a plane, as far as I know, I might be wrong, so if I am wrong, please correct me in the comments. But even if you've got your own private land, let's say you've got, what's enough space for a small aeroplane? Let's say you've got 40 acres, right? 40 acres, that's a lot of land. You can't even fly your plane within the boundary of that 40 acres, I don't think. Because, well, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can have your own little small single engine aeroplane, right, and fly it within your own private land. I don't think you can. I think the land is yours, but the airspace above it isn't, and I don't think you're allowed to. But I might be wrong. If you can, then brilliant, I'll get an aeroplane and then buy loads of land and fly it in my own private land. But I don't think you can. But like a boat, you just put a boat wherever you want, can't you? You don't need a boat license. You know, no licenses for no boats. So, but I'd have aeroplanes. Oh man, I'd have all sorts. Oh, I literally would. I'd go and buy a decommissioned jet, you know, and I'd have it on my land, and it would just be like a play area for all of us, for the kids, for everyone. I'd have permanent ladders coming down to the doors, permanent ones, so they don't fall off, and they just go and play in an aeroplane. It'd be decommissioned in you know, a proper jet. It'd be decommissioned, so I might have it so the engines can still start. That'd be pretty cool. Start it up every now and again, but it'd be decommissioned, you know, so the kids couldn't get in the cockpit and all of a sudden start flying it off somewhere. But how cool would that be? That's what I'd have. I'd have loads of airplanes. I'd have hangars. I'd have, oh man, I like everything, and it's a bit of a problem, but I'll get there one day. I'll keep working Saturdays. You never know. I might get there. If not, I'll just play the lottery and hope for the best. I can't be the only one that just sort of plans a parallel life. I reckon loads of people must do it. Loads of people must plan like a parallel life, mustn't they? I don't know what I'll do. I'll plan what I'm going to do when I become a millionaire. That's more or less what I do. But these days, it seems these days most people waste their money. But then you could argue, having loads of land with dead aeroplanes on to play on and boats in a lake that you've man-made is a waste of money, but not for me, you know. I don't know. But yeah, I've been looking at who's got a boat. If you've got a boat, write in the comments what kind of boat you got. What do you do with it? I mean, it seems like a running sort of. I've never really. There's a whole world, but it seems like a bit of a running theme in America. I thought you have boats over there, don't you? But over there, I think you've got a lot more places where you can just drive along and back your trailer down the ramp, launch your boat, and away you go. Where I live, you got the River Thames, and there's pretty much, to all I can think at the moment. I mean, there's various canals and bits and bobs, but for those, I don't think you're allowed to drive a little speedboat down a canal. I'm pretty sure it's got to be one of those really slow boats or a narrow boat. But yeah, I wouldn't really fancy driving a boat sailing a boat round the River Thames, man. I mean, it's a filthy river. Plus the current is immense. You know, if you go overboard, you're in trouble. Life vests or not. I would want a nice, calm river. You know, no ships going on. But then again, I'm asking too much, really, aren't I? You lot probably just going, well, bloody hell, don't get a boat then if you don't want to drive it in the Thames. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Don't get a boat. Don't get a boat. But I'd love one, man. Oh, it'd be so cool. It's one of the things I've always wanted, as I've said. To be honest, there's so much things I've always wanted. Don't know. I sit here, I people watch, I thing watch, like I just watch everything. And I'm just like, I'd love one of them. I'd love that. I could do this, I could do that. Saturdays are like my thinking time. Because a Saturday it's a calm, relaxing day. Saturday and Sunday. No matter what you're doing, it's a calm, relaxing day, innit? Just to sit back and love life. Sit back and enjoy it and love life. Yeah. Anyway, nearly time for me to go and do some work. I'll continue reminiscing my boat plans another time. I've seen loads of, do you know what, yesterday, because I've randomly popped into my head, I really fancy a boat. I searched it on YouTube and we started watching people doing boat restorations and things. Oh, they're so cool. But for a boat restoration, you need some dollar. You need some. It's not just a case of getting a boat on the cheap and going sailing. I mean, some of these people were pulling boats out of the mud, right, and then restoring them. Oh, they must have spent thousands. One bloke found a bloody yacht. They paid like $2,000 for this yacht thing, as it was, and it was completely derelict. It even had holes in the hull. It had everything. It wouldn't have never would have floated in a million years because it had holes in it. And he restored the lot of it. There's some serious dollar there, my friends. That is some serious dollar. But yeah, if I was going to get a boat at the moment in my present life, not in my rich millionaire's parallel life, but in my actual life, it'd have to be one of those ones that you often see. Oh, you always see them. And in fact, where I live, there's loads of them. What it is, right, people have these boats, chuck them on the trailers and leave them on their front drives. And where I live, people have got boats on their front gardens. It's not even a driveway, it's just a grass garden. There's a boat chucked there on a trailer with a tarpaulin over it. It's been there for years. There's one house that's got a boat out the side of it. It must have been there for 20 years. Like, all I can remember as a kid, it's always been there and it's still there now. But it'd have to be one of them small little boats like that. But even that's so cool. That is awesome, man. But why people just chuck them on their driveway? Maybe they have the same idea as me. Oh, get a boat. I'll get a boat. They go and get a boat, and then they realise that it needs a bit of work and they can't afford to do the work, so they put it on their drive and it stays on the drive for 20 years. Maybe they're the same as me. That's what happens to me. Oh man. But that's what I'd need to get. I'd need to get a boat like that. Just a little one. That's what I want. Put it on a trailer. You know. What I'd probably do, I wouldn't go sailing around the Thames. I can't imagine the Thames being a very pleasant place. Well, I might be wrong, but I mean, you do get people on jet skis going up and down, but they're not there for pleasantness. They're there for fun, aren't they? They want to be zipping around, you know. But I can't imagine the Thames as a very pleasant, calming place to sail a boat. You know, I'd like to just sail out there, take a picnic and food, take the wife and the kids, obviously, and we just sit there in the middle of this water on a boat having a picnic, and we might be like, right, let's go that way and more up there, and there's a restaurant or a pub by the water or something somewhere, and go and have some lunch and dinner, treat the wife. You know, that's what I want to do. But I can't imagine the Thames being that sort of place. I reckon it's a choppy, very, very fast river, and there's boats going up and down it all day long. There's ships because you've got the major shipping lanes. I can't imagine it being a very nice place to sail a boat if you're going for pleasure. So I'd probably have to find a lake somewhere, but I don't know of any that you can just sail boats on. And off the top of my head, don't know. I have to find somewhere. But anyway, I won't be getting a boat at the moment. Like I said, the Talbot project is the project at the moment. Every penny I earn is going on that. Every spare penny, anyway. To be honest, most of the pennies the wife eats, I think. She just, what was that? Oh, that was all your money. I've just eaten it. Oh, right. I'm only joking, but you don't know how it goes. Oh, man. Anyway, I need to stop talking. But I thought I'd say hello to you lot because I haven't said hello for a while. I've got so much videos coming up, right? The Talbot project is going to get a couple of videos soon. I have done a lot of work on it actually last week, but no, last weekend, but I didn't film any of it because it was the end of the day. It was getting dark. I just wanted to get the job done, and I had a lot of problems, but I am going to show you lot what I've done, and I'm going to explain the problems that I ran into and things and bits and bobs like that. I'm going to do a few unboxing review type videos soon as well. I've had to buy some things, unfortunately, so I thought to myself, why not, let's just review them while we're at it. So there'll be some of them, they're tools, so if you like tools and you want to see an unboxing and review of a tool or some tools, then by all means stick around and you'll have a look. And don't forget, if you want to help me with becoming a millionaire, I mean if you if you want to help me with my projects, especially the Talbot one, I'd appreciate that. You can always send a super thanks with however much you want to send me, but to be honest, just you watching is enough for me. It's all I need, you know. So I haven't got any, well, I'll explain it in the Talbot video, but the people that I bought that motorhome from, they said they were going to help with the restoration because they didn't know that it was as badly damp as it was. They sent me some money, but they've stopped sending it now, and I'm not going to pester them. So you know, that's what that is. So anyway, I'm off, gonna go and do some work, earn some dollar for me life ambitions, and you know, it's winter's starting to come up now, so I think I'm just gonna hunker down a little bit and save as much dollar as possible for the summer, and hopefully I can give the wife and the kids a good summer next year. You know, we'll go and do loads of stuff. Motorhome will be done hopefully by the beginning of the summer, and then we can go out and start enjoying, and I can do loads more campsite reviews. You asked for it, so I done one at that Danbury Farm retreat, didn't I? I think a lot of you liked it, hopefully you did, and when the motorhome is done and we can do a lot more travelling on the weekends and the bank holidays and all of that, I shall be videoing a lot more, so stay tuned for that, I suppose, and I'll catch you on the next one. All the best, you lot. Enjoy yourself and just bloody enjoy life, because look, that's what it's there for and that's what it's all about. So love it. See you later.